Wonder Pokemon powers activate. Form of? Probably something. I don't actually know. Hey there, guys. Welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Platinum. Last time we beat the 6th gym leader and our rival, and then he still claimed to be better than us. And today we're going to be kidnapped and run to a library. I actually thought that he guided you there, and that's why I stopped the video like right there. But I'm gonna go and heal real quick, and then we're gonna go there. Yeah, and by the way, last time, the last member of our current team finally evolved, Snuggles, and I'm so happy. Hey, there you are, finally. Oh, but what the? Oh, you haven't gone to Iron Island. Oh, God, you have to do that first? I actually thought you couldn't do that now. Okay, well, pointless side quest time. Basically, what you have to do, and what you technically have to do, is you have to talk to this guy, sail to Iron Island. There might have been another option. I don't really know. I wasn't paying attention. And then you go on this absurdly slow boat, and the drawbridge opens, which is actually a really nice touch. It's a really nice detail that they put in. And then, oh, mega speed! The water speed limit in Canada is 50 kilometers an hour? I think it's 35 miles an hour, which is 50 kilometers an hour. I'm not really too sure. But if you come in this house, there's nobody here. Where could they have gone? Oh my god. Oh my goodness. But you talk to this guy. You are? Oh, you're Kev Dog. I'm Riley. I'm a trainer. And yes, it is a bit odd that I'd be training here. Anyways, it's nice to meet another trainer. Here's a gift. And he just gives you HM04. Like, there's only one of these in the world. And he just gives it to you. Like, I don't understand his mentality. Somebody you literally just met. You need the Kanalov gym badge to use it outside of battle, though. I'm not sure if Baidush can learn it. I really don't know. If it can't, I'm probably going to teach it to Tertiary just because it already has a normal type move that I was planning on keeping on it anyways. But, yeah, Baidush can't. So, yeah, Tertiary, you're up. You're up for the... Actually, no, you know what? I'm going to teach it to Snuggles because it already has 2 normal type moves. Snuggles doesn't really have a super diverse moveset. And I could get rid of Takedown for it because I'm pretty sure Stomp has... No, Stomp doesn't have more power, but it makes it flinch. That's tough. You know, I think in a pinch, I would probably use Stomp and get rid of Takedown, just because Takedown does recoil damage and it's not 100% accurate. So yeah, I think Strength is a better move overall. But anyways, yeah, that guy just goes into this cave, and we're gonna pointlessly side quest, even though we don't actually have to. I think you want to go left, so I'm gonna go right first. There's a lot of hidden items in here. I'm probably not going to bother to pick any of them up. There's a few really good items in here, though, and that's why I want to go through here. Actually, I'm pretty sure you want to go to the left first, because I'm pretty sure that's the direction you don't want to go in here. And there's a lot of wild Pokemon, too, so be warned. Yeah, I really have no idea where I'm supposed to go in here, but let's just explore around a little bit, because why the hell not? I don't know. The cave music in this game is really good, too, so I really like that. But yeah, there's a lot of hidden items that you can find in here. I'm not really too sure if there's anything really, really good that you can get, but this is arguably one of the best places in the entire game to grind because of something that will be coming up in a little bit. Yeah, I just looked it up, and basically the only hidden items here are star pieces, so, I mean, if you want to go and find them, be my guest, but in all honesty, I really don't think it's worth the time. You get a Protector here. I think this is used to evolve Rhydon into Rhyperior. I could be wrong. I'm really not too sure, because I don't really know too much about evolutions in this generation. I have used a Rhyperior before, and it is just absurd how powerful that thing is, but man, it's too slow to justify using one. Let's see if there's anything up here. Ooh, Max Repel! Oh my goodness! Almost worth the amount of steps that it took to get that. Is this a trainer? You are a trainer, okay. Oh, hey, Tertiary leveled up. It has 115 attack, holy crap. Wants to learn Synthesis. Now, Synthesis is a grass-type move. It just heals half your HP, generally. But if the sun lights out, I wanted to give up on Synthesis. I pressed the wrong button, god damn it. But if the sun is out, it heals you full. I think if it's raining, it only heals you a quarter, and if it's hailing, it also only heals you a quarter. I don't know about Sandstorm, because I've never really used it as a move, but I can't imagine that it would be really, really terrible or anything like that. So, yeah. But we're coming up on the good area for grinding. Get down the elevator. Having the same problems with this game for elevators as I do with Super Metroid, which is just really bad. Now, one of these directions I know you don't want to go. This is the direction you don't want to go right away, because that I'm pretty sure you can't backtrack once you go that direction. And there's some trainers here. I'm going to battle them off screen because, in all honesty, the single battle trainers in this area really aren't worth your time. Is there anything here? No. They're really not worth your time to battle at all. Usually ever, actually. But the best points to grind in this game are definitely when you have the partner people, like an Eterna Forest, which is coming up right now. A working class hero is something to feel. I don't know if he says feel or be in that song. I just sort of do like fee. I don't really know. It's kind of awkward to do in a song, because if you don't know the words, you just sort of sing like a combo of what it could be. You know what I don't understand is why people seem to think that being racist is like the worst thing ever, and like calling somebody a racist is like basically the societal equivalent in World War II of calling someone a Jew, which is kind of ironic if you really think about it, but I don't understand that. Like, when people call me racist, generally my reaction is so. It's like, I will be the first person to admit that I am definitely racist, and I honestly don't really care that much. It's not really a big deal to me, and even though I am racist, I will not treat you differently because of your race or religion. I basically treat everybody as they're a human, but I also realize that people are different. If you don't mind, let's team up. The Pokemon here seem to be restless. And we decided to go with Riley. I don't really know what to think about that, but okay. Well, I already screwed that up. Basically, what you're supposed to do is do a bunch of double battles with him, and if you get into a double battle, then he will be your partner. But if you get into a single battle, like I'd accidentally just did, then he won't. So, yeah. Oh, hey, Booger leveled up. You know, I know this isn't the thing that I'm fighting right now, but I always found it funny how in Generation 3, they sort of hyped up Nosepass as being like the cool new rock-type Pokemon by giving it to the first gym leader and being like, wow, how do I get one of those? It's so strong. Because it wasn't quad weak to any of the starters, because it's a pure rock-type. It's not quad weak to anything. But it seems so much stronger because it was a rock type that you probably didn't one-shot the first time you fought it. And the thing is that it turned out to really suck, which is so disappointing. And they do that all the time with Pokemon. Like Cranidos. I think Cranidos I still think it's a really great Pokemon, and Rampardos. But most people, basically anyone with half a brain, except for me, because I just really like the design of the Pokemon, will think that it's really fucking terrible, because it cannot take hits for crap, and it's slow as balls. But if it attacks you, holy goddamn, you are probably going to die in one shot. And I actually used one on a playthrough one time, and I was not disappointed, I'll tell you what. I gave it the Quick Claw, and man, like, that was the best idea I had in any Pokemon game, was giving a Rampardos a Quick Claw, because Jesus Christ. I also tried to EV train it in speed, too, to make up for the fact that it was really slow. And usually you want to, like, accentuate the good stats that a Pokemon has. Like, if you have, like, I don't know, if you have Booger, let's say, you want to EV train it in, like, speed, defense, and special defense, or something along those lines, because you want to sort of build up the stats that it already has, as opposed to like trying to make it sort of mixed. But Rampardos is one of those Pokemon that I really feel like it would really benefit more from just getting more speed. This is a giant freaking room, by the way. There's a lot of items in here that you can get. Most of them aren't really noteworthy. We picked up really the only noteworthy item in this area, which is the Iron Tail, which is probably the only really good item in here. That and a magnet. There's a hidden plate in here somewhere, iron plate. We haven't gotten a lot of plates yet, which is kind of weird, but I mean, basically what the plates are is they're used for a certain Pokemon that we don't run into in the main story, but I guess I could talk about it. Basically, actually no, I'll wait to talk about it, because there's a certain point in time where it's probably more appropriate. The Karnalov gym uses folks, blah 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 blah. I already beat the gym, so ha, sucker. And now we actually get to show off the fight with this guy, as opposed to fighting like against him He's got a level 41 Lucario. His moveset is kind of crappy, and I honestly can't remember what it is right now, so let's just Earthquake him and just probably one-shot this Lucario. Just kill my partner. And the thing that's so great about having this partner is you get full experience. And I think in later generations, when you're partnered up with somebody, you don't get full experience. I'm not entirely sure, but I know for a fact that you do in this generation if you have a partner Pokemon. Yeah, I just one-shotted his Lucario. I'm an asshole. Whatever. It's the only Pokemon he has, too, so if you kill that thing, I mean, it's gone for the whole battle. I should probably switch Turtry out of the front so I can get everybody else to level 42. If I remember correctly, the next gym is somewhere in the neighborhood of 45 to 47 as its highest level. I always go by the highest level person in the gym as opposed to, like, somewhere, like, in the middle, like, oh, like, I could say, oh, well, the 6th gym has, like, level 40 is its average level, because it's got a level 37, and it's got a level 41, or 40, I think it was 41, but I always say, no, the gym's 41, and it's like, in Generation 1, when I think of the champion, actually, in every Pokemon game, I think of Generation 1 as being, quote-unquote, like, the second hardest one, because, well, first of all, if you play the Pokemon League in X and Y, you'll know it's a joke if you have the EXP share. But if you don't have the EXP share, it's absurdly difficult because everybody's so overleveled in comparison to you. But the champions, like, I think level 70 is their highest, 72, something like that. I don't know. I never really went through there that much to fight the champion, because usually I do that to train, but there's better places to train than that in X and Y. But I know that this generation in Diamond and Pearl has the highest level champion until then, with the champion having a level 66. It was actually fixed in Platinum because I think they determined that was too high. But everything else is higher level in Platinum, so it doesn't really make any sense to me. Oh, 4 attack that time, that's nice. Must be all the Machops and Machokes that I'm fighting. And I love fighting with this guy because A, he heals your Pokemon every time. Like, you can see Turtry's full health now. And you can kill him, and he just doesn't even bat an eye afterwards. He's like, whatever, you just killed me, that's fine. I don't really care that much. I'm going to send out Booger up front, just because I don't think he'll die to one Surf, and I'm probably just going to Surf everything in here, because Surf is, like, the best move ever. I'm kind of waiting to get Earthquake in this game, and I don't remember where you get it. I could look it up and figure it out, but I'd rather be surprised by where I get it. No, I think you want to go... No, this isn't the way out. This is like some random direction. There's a lot of... Oh, wait, yeah, this isn't the way out. No, I'm nuts. You want to go to the right instead of to the left of this giant pillar thing. But I just love battling with these trainers on your team and then killing their Pokemon because it makes you such an asshole. It's like... You offer your help to some guy, and he goes and he kills your Pokemon. Like, whatever, I don't really care. I'm just gonna go and, like, beat the crap out of you, because why the hell not? What am I up to for... Holy crap. I'm up to, like, 22 minutes for this video for recording time. I don't know how long it actually is. See, I feel like all the time when I record this LP, I really hope that guy has anticipation, or else I'm gonna look like a fool. Does he... Yes, he has anticipation, okay. So I can use Surf and that'll be fine. But like it's kind of weird because this LP in particular, a lot of the times I'll make like a 45-minute raw video. Like the raw video file will be like 45 minutes long, and then I'll go and edit it down and it'll be like 12 minutes. Well, not 12 minutes. I think the shortest one I've had was like 14. But still, I mean, some of them end up being really short, and then other ones will end up being like super long, just totally by accident. And I mean, it's one of those things where, like, I make a video and I literally have no idea how long it's going to be. And I've basically just gotten lucky up until now that nothing's ended up being over 30 minutes. I had one that was like 29 or something like that, 28 or 29 up until now. And I don't really know anything else. I'm trying to think of other stuff. But, like, yeah, basically the video length for these videos is entirely based on luck. And I really have absolutely no idea how long any of these are going to be. Thank you for using Quick Attack so this guy didn't try and kill me or anything like that. And yeah, Toxic Rogue gives a lot of experience if you're fighting against one. There's a member of Team Galactic, one of the higher up people, the only one that we haven't fought yet, actually, that has a Toxic Rogue, and that thing can be a problem, trust me. And I don't have any Psychic types or anything that knows a Psychic type move, so yeah, that could be a huge problem. Oh, let's check and see what's down here. There's probably an item or something. Yeah, there's an item up here. Now, unfortunately, I don't think you can ride the bike when you have your partner here. You can't use that when you have someone with you. Yeah, let's see what he has to say. Haha, I'd have to agree. People training here would be those with too much time on their hands. Yeah, like people who just like go out of their way to insult people are the people with too much time in their hands. I had no idea that was there. I was just randomly pressing the A button. Two beings of time and space set free from the original one. And that's kind of ominous, I guess. I think I'm gonna want to go up this way. Yeah. And then grab this item. I think that's basically all the trainers in here. And all the items, I'm pretty sure. There's a lot. I think there's 4 star pieces you can find in Platinum. And they're replaced with like random items in Diamond and Pearl. I'm really not too sure. I like to show the Ace Trainer battles just because they're a lot tougher. But in all honesty, I kind of want to grab water. So I will be right back. Okay, let's see here. This is a really bad matchup. I'm going to send out Tertiary and Woodhammer the living crap out of that Quagsire. Again, as I said, Quagsire is a really good Pokemon, but I've never really had an interest in using one. I think I used one once in Gold and Silver playthrough, and I sort of thought it was like, eh. Force Palm, there we go. Lopunny is pretty decent, but it's a little bit frail, in all honesty. Whenever you battle against one competitively, especially in like a randomized match, they're really annoying. Why am I really out of breath right now? Oh my god. I don't know why, but like sometimes randomly I'll just be like talking in a video and then I'll get like really out of breath because I'll be like talking too much. And now like it's like really hot in my room too, so I'm pretty sure that has something to do with it. Woodhammer the living crap out of you, Quagsire, with your beady little eyes. And it's like, why? I was so happy, and then you wood-hammered me. You hammered me with your wood. Oh, the wood. Oh. And he sends out a Hippopotas. I think this is the first iteration of this Pokemon. But this is one of those Pokemon that really fascinated me. And I'm not really too sure why. It just really did. And I always found it like a really interesting Pokemon. I'm gonna woodhammer the Hippopotas, though, because it'll be super effective. It's a ground type, and I've never used one, but I've always sort of wanted to. I was sort of thinking about it on this playthrough, but I needed a water type, and like I was gonna have Empoleon as my starter, and then I don't remember what I said I was gonna have as my grass type. It's not coming to me right now, but I was thinking maybe using like a Hippopotas as ground instead of having 2 ground types. Which, I usually don't like to have 2 of the same type on my team, but sometimes it just works out that way. Also, like, sometimes you get, like, a pseudo type, like for example, Toxic Rogue is sort of dark type. You could see how people could mistake it for being dark type, because it learns a lot of dark type moves, but I think it only learns 1 poison type move, so it definitely seems more like a dark type than a poison type. And I'm in a bad situation here because my partner's Pokemon died, but thank goodness that Medicham basically just killed itself. That was actually really good. Did he? Oh yeah, I forgot Hippopotas has the ability that makes a Sandstorm brew, which is kind of cool. He's got a Curlia and a Staraptor left. Now, there's probably 2 Surfs to take these 2 out. I'm not really too sure. I get this thing going in the background. I don't know if you can hear that in the video at all, but I have like an air purifier in my room, which, first of all, you shouldn't be able to hear it because it's like super, oh god, it's super quiet. Booger's gonna die. And, well, it's really quiet, first of all. And sometimes it makes like this shocking noise because it has this weird filter that shocks any debris that comes in. I'm gonna use Zep. Should I? I don't know. I'm in a really bad spot here. I wouldn't honestly be too surprised if I gamed over here because I only have 1 Pokemon versus their 2. Use Shadow Ball on this Curlia because I think it's honestly more threatening, and I'm hopefully faster than it. I don't know. Zep isn't the fastest Pokemon. Yes. Okay, so I should be able to one-shot it with Shadow Ball, because Shadow Ball usually does a lot of damage, and Kirlia isn't really known for its bulk. Yes, there we go. This is a way better situation now than it was like 30 seconds ago. And hopefully with one Shockwave I should be able to take it out. Took out that other Staraptor that my rival had pretty decently easily, but you never know. This is definitely the toughest fight in here, by far, by the way. So if you're having trouble, like I am, don't worry too much about it. Especially if you get down to like 2 versus 1, then it can be pretty difficult, but if not, don't worry about it too much. Like, if you game over, I wouldn't be, like, too shamed by that, because these Ace Trainer fights, especially the double ones, are really hard. But yeah, it's definitely recommended to go in with, like, battling both at the same time in all these double fights, just because you can get full experience, but you also have a partner, and you take 2 out at once. It's just quicker. You said it, brother. You killed my brother. You killed my brother. I don't actually know the full quote for that. Abducting the Pokemon from rusted out Iron Island to share in all the joys and all the sorrows. That is how all the trainers and Pokemon live in Sinnoh. I wouldn't allow anyone to defy that code of ethics. Come on, Kevdog, this is one battle we can't lose. I didn't even know what they were doing because I skipped over the text and I wasn't paying attention. But yeah, there's 2 Team Galactic douche nozzles here. In all honesty, this fight isn't anything to really write home about. Although, I think it's weird, because I'm pretty sure if you come here after you've beaten Team Galactic to the point where they will no longer show up anywhere, I'm pretty sure if you come here after that, they will still be here, and they'll be like, we're still kidnapping Pokemon, even though our leader was destroyed, and yeah, our team was abolished. And that sort of seems to be a theme in Pokemon games, is that basically you just destroy the enemy team to the point where they're just like, okay, we're done. We get out of this business. There's this like 10-year-old kid that's just coming and killing us, and then there's gonna be like several more 10-year-old kids that are probably gonna come and kill us, and it's just gonna be a bad time. But yeah, these 2 aren't nearly as bad as that Ace Trainer combo, mostly because they're lower leveled and they don't have fully evolved Pokemon. Force Palm on that guy should probably kill him. I was really hoping he'd use it on the other guy, though, even though it wouldn't be super effective, because Stunky's one of those Pokemon that's always really hard to find a weakness for. Because, I mean, the Poison is weak to Ground and Psychic, and the Dark is weak to Bug and Fighting. I think those are the only 2 types that Dark is weak to, and Fairy later on, but like, it's really hard to find a weakness, because most of them are cancelled. I think the only thing that it's actually weak to is Ground. Please have Anticipation. Thank you. And yeah, Surf hopefully should be able to take these guys out. Oh, great! Confusion! My best friend. The thing that I've always wanted in life is just so nice to have Confusion all the time. And hitting myself in the face, of course. That's always fun, too. But yeah, this battle is not really that hard. With the exception of the Confusion, hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. And Wing Attack, I don't know. Booger's probably my most bulky Pokemon here, so hopefully I should be able to take these guys out. Booger's probably my best Pokemon, in all honesty. Except for the moveset, because Booger's moveset definitely could use a little, like, upbringing or whatever. I don't really know. I really wish I had Earthquake. That's basically what I'm saying. And grew to level 41. This nice little Booger growing up. This is really nice. Muddy Water. Is it ground or water? It's water type. Okay. It's not really that good of a move, so I'm not going to bother, but it can lower the opponent's accuracy, so it's not bad. I just think that Surf is a better move all around, so I don't really know why you would use Muddy Water, other than, like, just for the accuracy lowering, but, like, your accuracy with Muddy Water isn't that good anyways, so there's not really a point in having it, I don't think. I always remember having a Swampert and having it know Surf, Muddy Water, Waterfall, and I think some other water move, I can't remember. I want to cry. My heart is shattered. 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 Stop. I said stop. Your combination is so sick. Both you and your Pokemon. Let's beat it, partner. You said it, brother. You killed my brother. And then they're just gone. Thanks, you really helped out. Listen, I have a Pokemon egg here. Would you take it with you? No. I really actually don't want it. Well, I can't take it. I don't have enough room for another Pokemon. Yeah, he'll wait here basically indefinitely for you until you come back and take the egg from him. The egg is Riolu, which evolves into Lucario. I don't really care that much about it, in all honesty. I don't really want it as a Pokemon. I mean, Lucario is a decent Pokemon, and I'm pretty sure this is the only way to get one. But in all honesty, it's like, not really worth the time to go. I'm pretty sure you can find Registeel in this room too. I think there might be a hidden nugget or something. I seem to remember reading somewhere. Yeah, it's like, right here? Right there. Okay. And we get a nugget, which is, I don't know, it's kind of worth it. $5,000 for free, basically, so yeah, but that's probably going to be it for this video. Yeah, so next time I think we're going to go to the library, and I'm going to just meet you back in Canalave City because, yeah, I don't know, it's just a boat ride away. It's a simple boat ride that you go the same direction. I don't know how this boat turns around. Anyways, thank you guys very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.